Good afternoon and salutations. My name is Calypso, aka Mint Carousel, and welcome to the stream. Our first program of the day is Fatal 12, and it's been a while. Wasn't expecting me getting sick to lead into having to leave for a week, but it did, so bit of an extended hiatus that I didn't plan. But anyway, I'm back now. We're gonna continue with Fatal 12. I mean, I was originally planning, alright, on doing this one more hour of Fatal 12, right? And seeing the upcoming, God, what do they call it again? The Court of Fate, that they do on Sundays, in the game. Because I know Sonya is going to get elected, and I want to see the end of that. Basically, I want to see the end of Sonya's arc, and I was planning on moving on to the next game, because we're definitely not... Unless there's a time skip coming, which I don't know if I would like that. Unless there's a time skip coming, this game's going to take a while, so I do want to play other games also. And that seems like a good stopping point. Also, it might emotionally destroy me, so I might want to do something else. Anyway, that being said, let's get started. Oh, it's been a while. I forgot to mute while I coughed. Okay, well, anyway. Let's go. Oh no, continue. After a glass of cold water, I managed to calm myself down. Meanwhile, Miharu gets ready to leave because she has to go to work.
では、また明日学校で会おう。
Wait, what day is it? It is Sunday. Yeah. Alright.
ごめんね。さっきは泣いちゃって。ミハルは強いなって思ったよ。くせ、自覚がないかもしれないけれど、僕からすれば君の方がよっぽど強い。
Uh-huh. I don't remember what just happened. Well, it must have been with someone. Okay. Yeah, I deny her claim with a shake of my head as she smiles at me.
選定の期間はまだ半分にも満ちていない。凛花の迷いが消えるまで、僕は待っているよ。
See, this is what I'm talking about. We're not even halfway through the game.
ありがとう、ミハル。でも私はミハルにもっと自分のことを大切にしてほしいとも思うよ。その言葉、そっくりそのまま君に返したいよ。そういえば、さっきはまた学校でと言ったけれど、次に会うのは夢の中だったね。それ、笑えないよね。じゃあ、またね。ああ。
That said, she turns and makes her way out. I should be used to being alone here, yet it somehow feels a lot more quiet than before. It wasn't long ago that the three of us were talking and laughing together. It's already almost afternoon, but I decide to open the store up. I also decide to give my gran a call later on in the evening. Oh god, are we going straight into it? Are we going straight into it? Ah, fuck! Okay. Alright, what's happening, guys? Oh my god.
ごきげんよう。運命の奴隷の皆様。
God, we really are, huh? And thus today's session begins. Parka's graceful voice rings throughout the court. I really can't fathom what's going on through her mind. Or what's going through her mind. For what purpose does she devolve the intricacies of fate to us? What drove her to begin divine selection in the first place? Also, what happened to that one guy who had, like, purple hair in the beginning? What the fuck was his deal? I just remembered him. He came in, like, one scene in, like, the very first stream, or maybe the second? Oh my god. The fuck was his deal? Okay, anyway. Yes, a child is about to die. Come on. I refused to even consider her motivation before now, because I saw her as an ethereal being completely removed from the logic of humans. But now I find it hard not to remember what Sonya said. Fate can be changed. The idea of being able to alter the very events of this ritual had never even come to mind.
皆様、釣れませんわね。私と楽しくお話をしても損はしませんのに。
Huh.
いいから早くしろ。
Okay. Alan's curt response shows this his attempt to hurry things along. I wonder where he is in the real world. I stopped researching him after meeting Sonya.
あなた様はいつもせっかちですわね。何か焦っていらっしゃるのかしら？
Any reason?
余計な話を好かないだけだ。それに、お前は中立の立場のはずだろう。僕との会話が他の参加者の有利になるかもしれない。お前自身の行動でこの選定が平等ではなくなるが、女神としてそれはいいのか？
あら、私は中立な立場で平等にこの選定を仕切ると申した覚えはありませんけれど。
A worm? Huh. Oh god.
おい、そりゃねえだろ。
Shut up. Federico Carminati is the next to chime in. Actually, this might be the first time I've heard him speak. Now that he's got my attention, I realize that he might actually be the tallest one here, and he's pretty stylish to boot. The suit he's wearing looks great on him. I wouldn't blame anyone if they confused him for a model.
俺たちの命がかかってんだぜ。平等じゃないんじゃ成り立たないだろ。
Yeah.
ったくこいつ
は。
あら、3番様、いかがなさいましたか？
Numeral, god damn it. Okay, that's a 10. 11 reacts to Federico's outburst, which causes Miharu to shoot me a quick glance. Looks like those two really are working together.
だいたい最初に配られるカードの時点で不公平だろ。俺が初期カードを持ってる2人がこいつに脱落させられちまったんだ。
Oh, wait. Bruh, you just said that out loud. Now everyone knows you're at a disadvantage. God. Federico, what the fuck? He points towards Alan as he states his concerns.
なら、貴様の初期カードで有効なのは残り1枚というわけだ。
Dumbass! Come on! Oh my god!
不平不満をこぼすのもいいが、自分から情報を開示するのは愚かなことだ。
てめえ、いい度胸じゃねえか。
僕に現状不満はない。女神、君が速やかに選定を進めればそれでいい。
承知いたしましたわ。あなた様もそれでよろしいかしら？
She turns to face Federico. He refuses to comply, raising his voice in a panic instead.
ちょっと待てよ。あんたたちもそれでいいのか？
He directs his question outward to the remaining participants, his arms spread wide. No one responds to him, though. Well, not even numeral... Oh my god, I'll just have this one. 11, his partner.
これで分かっただろう。不満がないわけではないが、余計なことを話して失態を見せるのは避けたいというのが総意だ。貴様のようにボロを出すのは特に愚かだ。
I don't like Alan, but I like Duncan and Federico a lot. This is great.
てめえ、覚えてろよ。
ああ、貴様が脱落するまでは覚えているだろう。
Parka ends up being the one to interrupt their argument with a sigh.
もう口喧嘩は現実世界でお願いしますわ。お会いすることがあればですけれど。
Following that, she makes her way to the center of the court.
それでは今宵も女神の選定を始めますわ。
Oh my god.
回りなさい。運命の大時計。
Once again, it's time for us to decide whether or not we want to elect someone. Should things proceed as Sonya believes, numeral 11 will elect numeral 10 tonight. I grit my teeth at the inevitable and announce that I won't be electing anyone. Up next is Miharu, who will likely say the same. This is the 4th election, so it's safe to say there's a solid split between how each of us are approaching the situation. Some have opted to go all out with info gathering, while others are choosing to sit back and let the situation unfold. The fact that numerals 11 and 12 are the only ones to elect anyone yet is proof of that.
僕の番だね。
Oh! Wait, what? Miharu, wait! Oh, fuck! Hold on! Hold on! Hold on! Hold on!
僕の番だね。10番。君を指名させてもらうよ。
I was speaking over her voice line and wanted to hear it. Oh god, okay, okay. What the who's number 10 though? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ah, so she's gonna do it. Okay, then that means... Wait, what numeral are you? You are numeral 2. Okay. Okay, I like this I like this development because Miharu is gonna find out what happens in an election and then can tell Rinka, which will bring the angst about that I wanted for Rinka. Oh, that's good. Okay, okay. Jesus. Okay. Yeah.
ここに来て初めての方からのご指名ですわね。承りましたわ。それでは他の皆様にも伺ってまいりましょう。
Huh. I can't hide my surprise. That's not good because it could act as a hint to others, as it's known by this point that we're acquainted. But that isn't enough to stop me from acting out. Meanwhile, Sonya seems unfazed with Miharu's election. Don't tell me. Did they plan this from the beginning? Yeah! Oh! Their conversation that night wasn't just about Sonya having Miharu's name card, but this as well? As I'm mulling it over, the clock hand eventually revolves around to numeral 11. Wait, yeah.
指名するぜ。私はよ。そこの小娘と同じ10番のこいつをさ。
Oh, she's doing it. Okay, so that means they both have to give up a card. Or one of them has to give up a card to get priority, right? She points to Sonya. It's obvious that she hadn't anticipated this scenario. She doesn't seem bent out of shape, though. She looks more like she's enjoying this turn of events, much like a predator would as it bares its fangs towards its prey. Numeral 11 knows that Sonya holds her name card. If Miharu eliminates Sonya, then it's possible that she could end up with said card. Naturally, it's something numeral 11 would want to avoid. The same likely applies to Miharu. That's why they're both aiming to have Sonya's election called off. It would make sense for them to put one of their own cards out there to protect another.
さあ、女神さん。こういう場合はどうするんだっけ?
Huh.
指名の優先権を取得するかどうか決めていただきますわ。ご自身のカードを1枚全員に公開すれば優先権を取得できます。この場合、先に決めた側が駆け引きで不利になりますから、同時に決めていただきます。優先権を取得する場合は、ご自身のカードを1枚私へ差し出してください。
かか、無理で構わねえ。私から意思表示してやるよ。優先権はノーだ。いらねえ。あとはてめえの方で決めてくれ。
Alright, alright. Are you gonna do it? Wait, is this how... does she reveal her name card, Miharu, here? And is that how Rinka finds out whatever's going on with her name?
もう11番様、私がルールを申し上げているのですから守ってくださいな。
She knows about the disadvantage, she doesn't care.
それで2番様はいかがなさいますか？
Niban. Isn't Bon like the ordinal? Like first, second, third, so like second? Alright. I don't... No, it is number. I remember now. Okay. Perka turns to face Miharu, speaking in a slow and soft tone. Miharu nods in response, opening her card book. She produces one card from it.
僕は使命のカードを公開しよう。これを持って優先権を取得し。
Yep. Name card. Alright.
君を指名させてもらう。
I mean, despite what Alan says about name cards, it's like the least difficult to get. Like, it's fine. Sonya remains unfazed by this turn of events. Her expression seems forlorn, but that's been true ever since the Divine Selection began. Meanwhile, numeral 11 has stopped smiling. She's giving Miharu a vitriolic glare instead.
使命は捨てか。あいつ面白いじゃねえか。
受けたまわりました。それではこれより2番様による10番様のご指名を開始いたしますわ。
A familiar tremor accompanies her statement. Shortly after, Miharu and Sonya's platforms ascend to the upper stratum. Miharu and Sonya face one another in the upper stratum of the Court of Fate. Neither look too happy about what will soon take place. Regardless, they make sure to maintain eye contact.
ミハル、ありがとうであります。
いや、お礼を言うのは僕の方だよ。あの夜、君の方から僕に声をかけてきた時は驚いたけれど、
There might be some...
決断は間
I'm
違
sorry.
っていないと信じているよ。
I'm sorry for interrupting you, Miharu. Okay. I wonder if there is like a strategy to this, but also... No, I've said this before, like, why wouldn't you want the last face you see before you die to be a friendly one? Like, come on. Like... I still hate that. Oh my god.
はい。きっとお姉様ではできない判断だったと思うであります。
Yeah.
僕は凛花のために命を捧げると決めているからね。覚悟するのはたやすいよ。
Interesting. I want to die, so I'm good with kill. Okay, well,
改めましてごきげんよう。
Gokigen. She said Gokigenyo. Did she say that before? I feel like she said that before. God, okay. Parker appears out of nowhere as usual, offering them both a welcoming smile. Miharu looks more than displeased by her presence.
あなた様方はお知り合いでいらっしゃったのですね。それに他の参加者たちのように敵意を向け合ってもいません。
Are you disappointed? The only hostility present right now is being directed to Parker herself. Yeah. Miharu makes her desire to not engage with Parker clear by changing the subject.
この後、僕はどうすればいいのかな。
10番様のカードを3枚お選びになってください。そしてそこに書かれている内容を読み上げてくださいませ。
Good. Miharu's cards emerge from her book and float in the air in front of her. Oh, I don't think we know. We don't know, what her regret, or, Sonya's regret, right? Yeah. That's one we never found out from Rinka's perspective. She plucks 3 cards from them.
使命、 ソフィア・プリジニチエ・アレクセエーブナ死因。詳細は省いてここに書かれているものをそのまま読むよ。ソフィア、君の願いは聞いたよ。僕は約束できないけど
She has a request.
リンカは君の願いを受け止めた。
Wait, did we know about it? Fuck. I might have to rewatch this, because I don't remember what this request was. Oh, wait, to take... Oh, now I remember. To take the doll, I forgot his name. Take the doll around the world. Yeah, okay, now I remember. Okay.
リンカが叶えたいというのであれば僕も最大限協力をするよ。ただしリンカが最後の一人に残ることが最優先なのは変わらない。
はい、分かっています。それでもソーニャは最後にお姉様とミハルと会うことができて幸せでありました。
Oh my god.
パサジールのことも
Passagier,
どう
okay.
かよろしくするであります。
ああ、
Miharu casts her eyes back down to her cards. A few moments later, she closes her eyes and recites the contents of the third card.
未練。広く自由に世界を見ること。
Okay, either that's extremely obvious, or we did know this, actually. But Rinka didn't. Huh. No, I guess this was just obvious. All three cards begin to move on their own in response. Once they reach the middle of the Court of Fate, they come together and form a triangular shape.
さような。
Why'd they cut her off? Oh! God!
僕はさよならという言葉が
Oh, she
嫌
cut
い
her
なん
off,
だ。
okay.
願わくはリンカと僕の幸福を祈ってほしい。
はい。
She takes a deep breath before clasping her hands together and offering up a prayer.
リンカとミハルの未来に祝福がありますように。
ありがとうソフィア。君のことは忘れない。
You plan on dying by the end of this. But I guess that's technically true, actually.
どうか安らかに。
The light from Miharu's cards grows stronger and brighter until it engulfs the entire area. Miharu, make sure to keep her eyes on Tonya's tear-stained face no matter how blinding the light grows. Okay, here it comes. Here it comes! Feelings of regret and emptiness begin to flow into her. She finds herself laying on Sophia's bed in her room. The doctors rushed in as her parents looked on, praying for her safety. The girl reflected upon her life as her breathing grew ever more pained. The ceiling of this room was perhaps the most viewed scenery she'd witnessed throughout her life. She could only ever experience the outside world through a book or a monitor. Freedom remained a foreign concept. Just how much time did she spend imagining the wonders that would come with attaining such a thing? In the end, her life was nothing but dull. Dull to the point where she spent her final moments contemplating her reality, and how it compared to the vast world she longed to experience. Huh.
趣味が悪いな。脱落した人間の今はの際を指名者に見せるなんてね。
And now you know that Rinka basically has to experience whatever your death was, which is... There's a lot of hints to it, what it could be. But we'll find out later.
私が意図したものではありませんわ。これは儀式でございますから。
Interesting.
あなた様の指名により選定中一時的に変わっていた運命が元の死の運命へと強制的に引き戻される。 この場所の力を借り儀式は行われる。その余波があなたに言ってしまうのはあくまで弊害。どうしようもないことでございますわ。
待ってくれ。君の女神の意図ではない。これは女神の選定だろう。君の意図しない力が干渉しているというのか。
Ooh. Okay. What does that mean? If there's a force that Parker can't control, then I don't know. Okay. Rather than receive an answer, Miharu's platform begins its descent. It returned to the lower stratum. I guess she picked the card earlier. I don't know.
私、無用な詮索をする方は好きではございませんの。
Oh, then we should absolutely be more curious. Haruka utters her words only after Miharu's gotten far enough away. Numeral 2 comes back down instead of Odette this time. It's been obvious that her and Numeral 1 know each other ever since this whole thing started. I also figured that they are at odds with each other. Oh, am I Federico? Oh, okay. Alright. Which means it's likely they're working together, like me and Odette. Damn, did tonight ever take me by surprise? I was sure she'd back down once Odette said she would. Odette's obviously going to prioritize protecting her own information over eliminating Sophia. Even if the chance of me cooperating with Sophia existed, there's still a lot less dangerous for Odette to get a hold of the information Sophia had than that other participant. Odette's point in ignoring what Parker said was to make it clear that there's no need for Numeral 2 to reveal one of her cards. But she went and gave up her name card anyway. Gotta say, that Numeral 1 sure is a little runt compared to Numeral 2. I assume they're both Asian, but boy does Numeral 2 have the right glamour and proportion. Okay, God, she's in high school. I figured she'd get eliminated pretty quick, but she went ahead and surprised me. That's a woman after my own heart. She is in high school, god damn it. Wait, are they? Yes. The best women are the gutsy ones, definitely. Not counting freaks of nature like Odette, of course.
それではどのカードを取得するかを宣言してください。
Oh yeah, everyone has to know what card you pick. She poses the all-important question to Numeral 2. No doubt she's gunning for Odette's card.
僕は1番死因のカードをもらおう。
Wait, what? Hold on, Wait. Aren't I Numeral 1? Oh, what the okay. Huh? Ooh! Okay, it's gotta be to let Rinka know the cause of death, but that seems like... to let Rinka know her own cause of death, but that's... This feels like a personal mission and not something that has strategy behind it, but I could be wrong. Damn, she betrayed my expectations yet again.
どういうこと？ソーニャが。
Ha. Doesn't look like anyone's more surprised by this turn of events than Numeral 1 herself. Can't blame her. Out of all the cards Numeral 2 could have picked, she went with the one belonging to the person she's working together with.
君はまだ理解が足りないようだね。これは選定なんだ。これ以上喋らないでくれ。
Numeral 2 slaps her with a frigid verbal warning. Numeral 1 is obviously taken aback, but it does cause her to keep quiet.
それでは2番様、指名の優先権を取得した代償として、あなた自身のカードを私にお渡しくださいませ。
Oh, this happens afterwards, huh? Okay.
ああ、これでいいのかい？
Haruka approaches her and is handed a card. My card book begins to shine immediately after. Name Hebinata Miharu. Hebinata? Okay. I don't know if you know that name or what that means. Miharu is pretty easy for me to pronounce. Guess this explains the procedure for revealing your card to others. Feels more fitting to say that everyone simply obtains it. The others check their card books as well.
ミハル、どうして？
今はもう君と話すことは何もない。
Oh, that's a line. Numa won a surprise before obtaining her card too. That means Miharu never revealed her real name. Safe to say what's going on here at this point, if you ask me. Their relationship's done for.
それでは今宵の脱落者は1名。これをもって選定を終了といたしましょう。
Haruka brings an end to tonight's selection, ignoring Numeral 1's shock over the turn of events. This whole situation's gotten pretty messy now. I was starting to panic a bit myself considering Odette and Numeral 12 were outdoing me, but I guess we're at the point where anything can happen. And hey, watching Odette get taken for a ride felt amazing. I was even planning on approaching Miharu had she opted to go with Odette's info, but seems like I'm best off sticking with Odette for now. When all is said and done, I have to put some serious effort into containing this newfound ambition of mine. Speaking as Federico, it's exhausting. It's time to meet up with Odette at the hotel, and I still haven't gotten over my excitement about what happened last night in the dream world.
Na, あいつら見たか？1番、2番ガキ仲間割れしてたぜ。ああいうのはなんかゾクゾクするもんがあるよな。
Bruh. Odette makes it obvious how little she cares about listening to me as I ramble on and on.
たく、朝からうるせえやつだな。んなことより朝飯だ。ここのホテルのバイキングにはもう飽きちまったが、味は悪くねえからな。
たく、今後あいつらを脱落させに行くときに役に立ってくるかもしれないだろ。
After saying that, I finally noticed that Odette's in a rotten mood. Oh. The excitement I got from their little quarrel made me forget all about what actually happened during last night's election.
私を出し抜いたんだ。ミハルってのは侮れねえ。
She might look annoyed, but here's the thing. Her voice makes her sound a little thrilled by it.
面白くなってきたぜ。
Finally, a challenge. I don't think I'll ever understand that monster's logic. Not after this outburst and what she said to that Russian brat. I can say one thing for sure, though. She ain't the only one who thinks things have finally gotten interesting. Oh, we're back. Okay. For the first time in a few days, I'm all alone when I wake up. My eyes feel dry. That leads me to believe I was crying in my sleep. I can't deny that I enjoyed the time I spent together with Sonya. Or, hold on, does Miharu not tell Rinka about the death thing because that might, or the experiencing the death of the person you elected, because it might, then it might become too even harder for Rinka to elect Miharu at the end, as is the plan, as the plan goes. I don't know what, I mean, maybe I shouldn't even try to predict what Miharu is going to do, because, I mean, she blindsided me, and everyone, like, oh my god. I can't deny that I enjoyed the time I spent together with Sonya. Being with her helped to take my mind off the pressure of divine selection. I do my best to hold back any more tears as I make my way over to my desk. I pick up my card book and peer at the card I obtained last night. It's the card that Miharu revealed to every participant in order to earn the right to eliminate Sonya. Hebinata Miharu. That is what's written on Miharu's name card. The surname doesn't ring any bells, but considering her family situation, I can guess what happened. What's more, Miharu obtained my cause of death card last night. Information that even I don't know the full details of. Her actions last night left me visibly shaken, which led her to take on a cold attitude toward me. I can't help but remember what she said. I have nothing more to say to you at the moment. Oh, I don't, do you? Please tell me. I actually missed it. After making that comment, I get ready for school. God damn it. Am I missing something? Ugh. I leave the TV on as I do so, which is how I come to learn some interesting news. Apparently, a suspicious-looking bag was left on one of the Yamanote line trains near Shibuya Station. The police initially suspected it to be an attempted terrorist attack, but after inspections, the bag turned out to be empty. Part of me wonders if one of the Divine Selection participants might have been involved, but based on their reports, I can't think of any links to them. As I listen to the report, I suddenly get a pounding headache. I start to feel stressed out and exhausted, but both physically and mentally. I must have imagined the grisly scene of a terrorist attack unconsciously while watching the news. Yeah, maybe. Things stalled at excitement. It seems like the trains are running late. I make sure to head out earlier than usual.
Senpai!
Please stay far away from this. Please. I bump into Naomi on their way into school. I never see her in the morning because she always comes earlier than me, but I guess the train's delayed her enough today. She notices me first. My god. So she spins her body around to face me. No, god. Except the spin is so sudden that it causes her to lose balance. I quickly grab her hand to support her so she doesn't fall. It's been a while since I last saw one of Naomi's tripping scenes. Then again, it's been a while since I last saw Naomi, period. She struggles to hide her embarrassment as she props herself back upright. When is that supposed to be? I'm not even sure how things are going within my own class right now. I might end up helping them out with something the day of, but for now I have no idea whether or not things are progressing well. Just as Naomi is about to say something, a voice calls out to me from behind her. And like nothing happened. She's good. Miharu has just arrived, it seems. As always, her fair. It really has been over a week, hasn't it? As always, her hair flutters elegantly in the wind. She speaks to me like normal, almost as if what happened in the dream world last night never took place. Yep, she is very good at that. Concerningly good at that. I do my best to follow along, considering Naomi's presence. She skitters off toward the building before I can finish my sentence. I struggle to find an appropriate response. Yeah, I don't know what to say to that either. However, she removes that burden from me by making the response herself. She does remove burdens from you a lot, huh? Rinka, sweet, clueless Rinka.
さあ、僕たちも教室へ行こう。遅刻ギリギリだ。
ちょっと待って。さ、昨日のことだけど。
Now we don't.
うまく話題をそらしたつもりだったんだけどね。放課後バイトが終わったら、
Okay.
僕からライオン館へ行くよ。
That's fair.
それでいいかい？
Oh, was that okay? Was that an act to get the other participants to think that they're no longer on good terms? But that doesn't make sense because people, Alan and then Odette and Federico are in Japan or are they in Tokyo? All right now, so they could just be watching them. I'm not sure what the game plan here is. All right. Anyway.
話をそらすっていうの嘘。ミハル、もともとそのつもりだったんでしょ。
I heard Uso in there. I wonder what Uso actually means, like, legitimately, because I always heard it's like, that's a lie or something like that. But one day I'll start learning Japanese. One fucking day. Have to finish German though. Anyway, her smile upon hearing my question is enough of an answer for me. Wait, I already forgot what you said. Fuck. Okay. Oh, was never going to, okay, I remember now. She was never going to talk about it here at school, yeah. She's fully aware that I wanted to talk about last night's events. The flood of students pouring into school eventually forces us to ride the wave with them. Now I'm glad Mao isn't involved here. She's too precious and I love her so much. I don't want her to get involved with this at all. Okay. Mao darts over to my desk as soon as the bell for lunch break rings. No, why? Aww. Eat.
朝ごはん食べてないのはいつもでしょ。
You should eat.
ミハルにも声を。
にゃ、ミハルは今日奨学金の説明かなんかで先生のところに行かなくちゃいけないんだって。
I missed who they're talking about. Miharu or no? Probably Miharu because she's like a grade or two older, so she's probably. I mean, if all goes according to plan, there's not going to be any need for the funding. God.
で、さっき先生がミハルンのこと呼んでたの聞いてなかったか。
Lost in her thoughts.
あ、そういえば先生に呼ばれてたような。
Huh.
リータンは相変わらず変なところで抜けてるな。なので今日は2人だよ。
Woo! Yes, let's hang out with Mao before we end our first program of the day, of the stream. She grabs my hand and drags me along to the cafeteria.
リータン、今日はパンじゃないんだね。
ああ、なんとなく。マオもだね。
Interesting.
うちはリータンがご飯系にしたから合わせたのだよ。
Mao has opted for karaage this time around, while I've gone with curry. We don't normally go for this kind of stuff since we need to carry it all the way to the rooftop, but I wanted something with a strong flavor today, so I picked this without too much thought.
リータンは辛いの苦手だと思ってたけど、カレーなんだね。
いや、辛いのも甘いのも好きだよ。極端に辛かったり、やたら甘かったりするのが好きじゃないだけ。
知ってたよ。
Mao nods her head multiple times in an attempt to seem all-knowing. I dismiss it with a smile. As I smile, I remove the packaging on my curry. If I don't do it now, odds are I might actually forget to eat while talking with Mao.
にはははは。疲れてるんだね、リータンも。
That laugh was adorable. Oh my god.
どうしたの？急に。
いや、だってスプーン忘れてるからさ。
You can pick up chopsticks and spoons at your leisure in the cafeteria, but it completely slipped my mind that I'd need one. All I have is a small hand towel.
では、そのおしぼりとこれを交換してあげよう。
She produces a plastic spoon from within the plastic bag she has with her. She hands it over in exchange for my towel.
さて、魔王様と呼びなさい。
Mao-sama! Yes, yes I will.
どうもありがとう、魔王様。
She's going with it.
こうも平然と言われると面白みがないというか。
What is this game they're playing? Looks like she was banking on me being not too pleased about having to bow down to her like that. I figured that it was going to be her ultimate demand, hence why I said it right up front.
本場のインドカレーみたいに手で食べることになっちゃうとこだったね。
Huh. Just hearing the word Indian causes Alan to pop up in my mind for a brief moment. Fortunately, her joke is a bit on the extreme side, so my involuntary reaction works for her too. I end up spending all the lunch break chatting away with Mao. Just as we are about to finish eating, she brings up a topic I don't expect.
そういやさ、リータンは気づいてないかもしれないけど、ここ最近、ナオリンはずっとリータンのこと気にしてるよ。
Hey, dumbass, Naomi's into you. Wait. Mao, hold on. Mao? Mao, are you listening to me? Mao? Is your name for Naomi just a Naomi Rinka ship name? Naorin. I mean, technically Rin is a very common, or I guess an anime, I don't know what's actually common, nickname ending, but that just looks like a Naomi Rinka ship name. I ask her what she means, but she waves off my question and continues.
あれは完全に恋する乙女の瞳ですな。
Wow.
バカ、そういう言い方はナオミに失礼でしょ。
Huh.
いやーまあいいんだけどさ、最近ナオリンほったらかしにされて寂しそうだよ。
ほったらかしって、ナオミも文化祭の準備で忙しいって言ってたからさ。
ミハルンに比べればナオリンは我慢しちゃう子だからね。
Is Mao just telling Rinka everything? But like keeping it like vague enough? I don't know.
ともかくさ、リータン自身が最近ずーっと疲れちゃってるからさ、ちょっとは休んだ方がいいよ。リータンが元気ないと基本的にうちらみんな元気なくなるしね。
Oh, nothing's the same.
リータンが今どれくらい元気がないかっていうと、スプーンを忘れるだけじゃなくてカレーを食べながら口の周りを汚しちゃうくらい。
She opens the pack containing the towel I traded for a spoon and hands it to me.
ほれ、おしぼりあげるから魔王様と呼びなさい。
魔王様。
She just said Mao-sama, but my everlasting gratitude to Queen Mao.
またか。
And, yep, guess I do have curry plastered all over my left side of my mouth. Mao's probably right. Everything that's happened recently has left me mentally exhausted. Even so, I doubt I'll be able to get any proper rest in the near future. After all.
まあ、とは言っても、リータンには魔王様のどんなアドバイスも無駄なのは分かっておるよ。
Fine piece of royalty.
あんたね。
Mao jams her trash into the plastic bag before standing up.
だからせめてリータンの好きなようにすればいいさ。
ありがとう。
I am genuinely grateful to hear that from her. There's no way she could know about divine selection. Not even Miharu would divulge that sort of thing to her. And that's okay. That's how it should be. Yes. Keep her thinking that this is just a romantic comedy. Or something, or maybe a romantic drama, rather. Although, it's... what would it be from Mao's perspective? A romantic drama or a comedy? Probably drama. But with, you sprinkle in comedic elements from time to time in shows and series or stuff. Yeah, she probably thinks it's a romantic drama. Not a death game. That's exactly why her words are such a relief to hear.
じゃ、これ捨てといてねん。 うちはミハルのとこ遊びに行ってくる。
Yeah, that's how I talk about my cats. I'm gonna go bother. She hands me the plastic bag and takes her leave. Once she's gone, I finish up my own lunch before following her lead. After classes end for the day, I head out of school with the intention of going home. However, once I reach the gate, I notice Naomi leaning against the wall with her eyes cast down. She doesn't seem to have noticed me, so I call out to her.
先輩、実は先輩を待ってたんです。
Oh my god. It's adorable.
私を？あれ、文化祭の準備はいいの？
はい。今朝飾り付けがまだって話をしてたと思うんですけど、小物とか全然決まっていなくって。
Have we heard this track before? It's starting to feel familiar, but I don't know. Okay, anyway.
カップとソーサーをたくさん揃えると予算オーバーなので、紙コップなんですけど、せめてコースターとかマドラーとかお砂糖入れとかは可愛いのがいいって。それで、もしお時間あれば買い物に付き合ってくれませんか?
Budget probably isn't their only issue. I doubt they have enough people to wash mugs one by one. It's probably best that they stick to disposable plastic ones anyway, without the hygienic issues to consider at such events. I happen to know a place that does exactly what she needs, so I don't see any harm in taking her there. I won't see Miharu until later tonight anyway, so it'll be fine as long as I keep track of the time.
大丈夫だよ。でもそれくらいならメッセージで教えてくれればよかったのに。
事前に言ったら先輩に予定を空けさせちゃうんじゃないかなって思ったので、本当に時間があればでいいですから。
She trails off, drawing her eyes away from me. It's my fault that she's acting this way around me, so I can't exactly brush her off.
もう気にしなくていいのに。じゃあ行こうか。とりあえず渋谷に知ってるお店があるから、そこから見てみよう。はい、
ありがとうございます。
With that, we make our way to the station. Oh, I just realized, because they're talking about going on the train, which you remember what happened in the first episode with the train, right? Yeah. I wonder. No, I wouldn't have that information, but that also connects. There are two contestants, participants that are linked to Rinka's death, with their death cards. Huh. After we finish our shopping trip in Shibuya, we hop on the train to head home. At Shinjuku, we have a little downtime while we wait for our transport to arrive.
ありがとうございます。さすが先輩ですね。可愛いのがたくさん買えました。
ならよかった。
Yep. Naomi struggled to make a decision in the store, so she ended up picking up 30 different items for each category. Her plan is to show them to the rest of the class and then decide on which to use.
でもナオミは偉いね。リーダーって感じ？
いえ、ただ私以外に仕切る人がいないから流れで私がリーダーみたいになっているだけです。
そういうところが偉いねってことだよ。
She must have felt her face burn a bright red, as she diverts her gaze from me immediately. From what I've heard, it sounds like she's getting along with the classmates as well. I wouldn't be surprised if her taking charge of the culture festival played a part in that. Considering how scared of me she was when we first met, she's definitely come a long way. I guess that makes her the exact opposite of me. Just as we're about to get on the train, she stabs me with a sharp glare. And then she leans in and whispers,
先輩、あの人。
Oh my fucking god! Hey. She motions towards someone in the distance with enough subtlety to prevent bringing us any undue attention. I've decided to be evil and stop there. Alright, that is going to do it for our first program of the day, and we will actually be switching games now. So, if you're watching on YouTube, this is the end of the video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and do it all the other stuff or whatever. And if you're with us right now on Twitch, the stream is not over. It will stop though and restart as soon as I have the next game up. Don't know if I should say the next game now or just have it be up, but there isn't a guarantee who is watching now is interested in the next game. So I think I am just going to stop there. So I'll do the outro for YouTube, for the people that watch on YouTube. Anyway, oh my god, it's been over a week. What was my outro? This has been Fatal 12. I've been Calypso, aka Mint Carousel, and well, actually, that's only. It's not signing. I'm not signing out. Hold on. I will think of something later. Anyway, I'll be back in a minute. I'll be back in a moment. Bye. Have a good day.